And what's the best screen protector for your Apple Watch? Apple Watch. I'll be honest with you, this has been a very difficult question to answer because there are no great exceptional products. There's just some pretty good ones. Now, out of the 2 handfuls of screen protectors that I've used over the last few months, there's only 3 that I would actually go and recommend, with the first one being the Zagg Glass Curve Elite, the second being the FLOLAB NanoArmor. I got mine in these little baggies. And the last one I would recommend is actually a liquid screen protector. And this is kind of a maybe. I'm on the fence with this one. Now, those are the 3 products I would recommend out of the collection of products I have from WhiteStone: Uolo, InSkin, DeLynch, LK, JetTech, I'm not trying to say wrong. It's literally like, I don't know how to pronounce that. ACTPEPE. Now, why has it been difficult to answer? Because every one of these products takes away from the functionality of the Apple Watch, or it doesn't really add much to the durability of the Apple Watch. Need all the deets? Keep watching. And Mobile Reviews, Monty and I base all our reviews on actual usage, and we've been using these products for months now, between my Apple Watch and Val's Apple Watch and Monty's Apple Watch. We actually started this review at the beginning of October 2019, and we're finally releasing it at the end of February 2020. Now, if you like how we do our reviews, consider getting your stuff through the links that I'm going to provide that may be scattered throughout the description section or the pinned comments below. Now, the first grouping of products are the products that I would say stay away from them, with the first one being the stuff from SYOSIN or JetTech. The pros is that there are none. The cons is that it's not good quality glass. This stuff Monty has on his Apple Watch, and it just looks like a square piece of glass with no rounded edges. You know, it's just you take it and you slap it on your Apple Watch, and yeah, it's got poor adhesive and it cracks very easily. It's just a terrible product. Next up are these LK JetTech films, and the pros is that you get like 6 per pack, and the cons is that it really cheapens the look of your Apple Watch. They come off easily, and they may not work with cases. And for me, that's a big thing because I've fallen in love with the Rhino Shield Apple Watch cases because they look pretty awesome and they protect the corners of the device, which is where I smash my Apple Watch all the time. The biggest thing for me with regards to these screen protectors is, do they work with this product? Now, when I did this video for the Series 4, which is what Monty's wearing, there was slim pickings in terms of screen protectors. And so the best products that I could find was actually these films. But over the last year, manufacturers have kind of picked up on the fact that there may be a need for Apple Watch screen protectors. And so there's like 6 better products above these film protectors. So I do apologize if you bought them based on my recommendation from last year. There's a lot of better ones, so, you know, check them out. Again, the biggest thing with these TPU films is that it really cheapens the look of your Apple Watch. You might as well just be saran wrapping your Apple Watch, and you basically get the same look. Next up is this ACTPE thing that I got on Amazon. The pros is, again, nothing. The cons is that it doesn't stick to the Apple Watch well, and it claims to be glass, and that's a pretty big con. Now, this screen protector is a piece of plastic that has really poorly applied adhesive along the edges. Now, I've used enough screen protectors over the years to know that, you know, adhesive on the sides isn't the worst design feature, but it's a pretty bad feature if it's poorly applied like this protector is. This screen protector comes off extremely easily. A slight tap on the edge of the screen protector will result in a piece of plastic flying around. Next up is the InSkin product. The pros is that it won't chip, despite the fact that it's a tempered glass screen protector. Tempered glass screen protector. The cons is that it's not a tempered glass screen protector. Has annoying bubbling. It gives it a white haze, and the black bezel is just very, very pronounced on this product. Now, I found JecoDirect on Amazon. I found this InSkin on BestBuy.com, and I'm pretty sure that they were the same product. The InSkin almost made it to the maybe you should get it section, but these companies claim their product to be glass. Now, I'm not so sure about that because these screen protectors don't crack when you bend them, and you can easily cut them with scissors. Now, I'm no glass expert. I may know a little bit more than the average person, but I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to happen. Now, if that doesn't push you away from the JecoDirect and the InSkin products, these materials result in your OLED screen looking pretty hazy, which is pretty brutal because Apple's done a great job in putting an OLED bright, crisp, just a very nice screen on the Apple Watch, and you slap one of these screen protectors on top of it, and it makes it look like a cheap LED screen as the blacks kind of turn into grays. It's just like blah, blah, blah. Now, if you've made it this far in this video, you kind of realize that Apple Watch screen protectors are a double-edged sword. You know, the given that the device is quite small and there's a decent amount, like the rounded edges on the Apple Watch are actually pretty significant. So screen protectors actually need to be quite thick and have a lot of adhesive in order for them to stay on and to protect your device. Now, all that extra material on top of the touchscreen actually reduces the sensitivity of the Apple Watch quite a bit. And in order for everything to be bent during the manufacturing process, companies have to add a black edge to the screen protector to hide some of the defects. Now you might think, hey, why don't we just reduce the amount of adhesive? Well, if you do that, then the product comes off easily like you just saw, or it results in a lot of bubbling, which makes your Apple Watch look even worse. Now you can sometimes fix it by, trying to push it with your fingernail, but that gets kind of annoying after a while. But reinstalling it introduces its own problems because if the glass isn't thick enough, you'll end up actually bending the glass, which introduces even more gaps. It's just an unending cycle of just badness. And the other problem is that if the screen protector isn't thick enough, it's going to break. And so when you're bashing your hand in the corner of tables and walls and stuff, the screen protector is just going to crack. But then if you make it too thick, then you have all the sensitivity loss. Why can't we just win with the product? Now, this double-edged sword issue is the reason why this video has just been so difficult to make. The next few products I'm going to talk to you about are the ones that aren't as terrible as the first group, but definitely have some fatal flaws and will make you wonder, why? First up is the Uolo Shield 3D glass, and the pros is that unlike most of the other products before, this is actual glass. The cons is that there's mild sensitivity issues and there's bubbling. Now, I was so excited to get this product for the Apple Watch because Uolo usually has some pretty decent products. They use Panda glass in a lot of their screen protectors, which is like top tier glass, but their Apple Watch screen protector was terribly hard to install and subsequently very terrible to use. Now, I was given 2 examples and could not install either one of them without any sort of bubbling. The bad thing about bubbling is that the more you take the screen protector off, the higher chance that you'll bend the glass, which just results in more bubbling. I've talked about that already. Now, Uolo could solve that problem by using more adhesive, but then you get more sensitivity loss and it's just another round, go circle, go around, just terrible, terrible, terrible. So if you find this product on sale, then maybe get it. If not, then definitely don't. Now, next up is the WhiteStone Dome Glass, and the pros is that there is no black edge around the screen protector. It's got a very neat install process and your Apple Watch is going to look really nice, theoretically on paper. The cons is that the screen protectors are extremely thin. It's very expensive. You can't actually fix the bubbling if it does occur, and it stinks. I'm not talking figuratively, I'm talking literally, because like the adhesive in this box, I can still smell it, and it's been months since I opened this. Like it. Ugh. Now, WhiteStone easily has the most complicated install process for any screen protector. Now, when I bought the WhiteStone Dome Glass on Amazon, we were expecting it, as I said, to be the product that we would recommend because it's $60, and because if things are more expensive, usually it's better, but that's not the case for this WhiteStone Dome Glass. After the first install, I ended up with a line of bubbles along the edge of the glass, and after 2 days, the screen protector broke. I have no idea how the screen protector broke. I don't remember bashing my hand against anything. The only reason why I think it broke was because the glass is incredibly thin. And when it comes to the Apple Watch, I do that a lot with it. And surely I'm not the only one, because if you own an Apple Watch, how many times have you rammed it into the corner of walls and furniture? Now, if you have a broken screen protector, the next thing you want to do is remove it, and removal of a WhiteStone product is downright just horrible. So this screen protector was installed yesterday, and there's already a crack in it. Like, this is not even mildly frustrating. Like, this is incredibly frustrating. This is the second time it's happened with the WhiteStone Dome Glass. Like, even the install process, you can kind of tell that there's gaps between the screen and the device. And I don't know well, I know what caused that. There's these ridges on the install pieces, but they happen at the top and the bottom. And so that's a weak point in this entire install process. And the edges, like that's $30 that I just wasted on this product. Next up is the TechArmor 3D Curved Edge Glass, and the pros is that there are no major sensitivity issues, and the cons, well, it just comes off way too easily, which sucks. The TechArmor 3D Curved Edge Glass was one of the last products I tested, and it was going well until I bumped the corner of my wall and the product went ping, came flying off. Now when it hit the ground, it actually sounded like glass. This product was actually, if it didn't come off that easily, was going to be the product I was going to recommend, but after putting it on and then having it fall off again a few more times, I can't, in my right mind, recommend this product. Again, just so sad, but ding! Before we get to the last section of this video, if you're finding what I've done useful, consider getting your stuff through my Amazon links if you decide to go with the lesser products. And if you are going with the recommended ones, check out the comment section, pinned comment, as well as the description section to see if there are any discount codes that I've secured for you guys. So keep going. This last grouping of products, these are actually the recommended ones. I'm gonna give you 3 that I've had a lot of success with my Apple Watch, with Val's Apple Watch, with Monty's Apple Watch. Monty doesn't actually have an Apple Watch, he's just wearing it for the video, but I'm gonna say it's his. With the first product being a liquid screen protector. Now, this is the only one that I could find in my box of reviewed stuff. This is a Pella liquid screen protector. The pros with a liquid screen protector is that there is no additional bulk. And if you buy it, you can apply it to like 3, 4, 5, 6 devices if you really wanted to. The cons with this product is that if you scratch a liquid screen protector that's been applied on any sort of device, that damage is permanent. You can't like undo it, which sucks. Now, I've covered liquid screen protectors a lot on my channel, and in general, if you've seen those videos, I'm not a big fan of them. The sole reason I've already talked about it is that damage is permanent. There's no way for you to remove the broken liquid screen protector and put on a new one like you would with a normal screen protector. The only thing I can say for sure with these liquid screen protectors is that the liquid screen protector will improve the impact protection of your Apple Watch. Scratch resistance, maybe not, but the impact protection definitely does improve. So if you've broken your Apple Watch after bashing it into the wall, which I haven't done, I've scratched, never broken the OLED screen face, then maybe get a liquid screen protector. All right, next up is the Zagg Curve Glass Elite. And the pros is that it's actual glass. It's got a great fit. The cons is that, well, because it's thicker glass, it's got thicker adhesive. There are some minor sensitivity issues, and you might get some bubbling issues as well. And the last con is that it's very expensive. This is $40 US for this product. It's more expensive than some of their normal glass screen protectors for the iPhone. Now, unlike the average Zagg Invisible Shield product, the Curved Glass Elite isn't terrible. I've got a Zagg screen protector on this Galaxy S10. It is just so bad. The funny thing is that every once in a while, you can have a company that produces mediocre products create something using their mediocre standards and have it do better than all the other products because everybody else's products are just so bad. So bad. The Curved Glass Elite is made from actual glass and is quite thick. Zagg includes an install frame to help with the installation of the product. The Curved Glass Elite fits the Apple Watch quite well and it hasn't come off our test Apple Watch after over 2 months of usage, which is kind of nice. There is still a minor bubbling issue that I couldn't fix, but I will note that prying and lifting the screen protector off the Apple Watch did leave a small mark along the edge of the screen protector. It won't be noticeable on a day-to-day basis, but it's still there. And that sucks again because this is a $40 product. And so the quality that I see on that Apple Watch based on how much money I paid to get this product doesn't match in my head. I did not get the quality that I paid for. For the Zagg screen protector and for the FLOLAB screen protector that I'm just about to talk about, I found that usually without a screen protector, you can just, tap like this on your Apple Watch and it'd be fine. With these thicker screen protectors, you really have to use the tip of your finger. So if you start noticing, if you get one of these products, you start noticing a sensitivity issue, you might have to change how you interact with your device, which seems silly to me, but that's how I got it to work. So in the process of trying to figure out how to use the thicker screen protectors, I noticed that my son, who's 2.5, almost 2.5 now, his hands are way softer than mine, and his fingers would be able to touch the screen regardless of what screen protector was on it. Whereas in mine, it wouldn't work, especially for the thicker ones, for like the Zagg and the FLOLAB. And so I was trying to figure out maybe I've got a lot of dead skin on my fingers, and I ended up taking a skin remover from my foot and just like kind of grinding off some of the skin. I was like, maybe I'll grind a little bit more, we'll keep going. I ended up grinding off all the skin on my finger, and so like my finger was raw for about 3-4 days, and it was like the worst feeling ever because it's like a cut, trying to wash your hands and everything just stings. And so yeah, I literally skinned myself for this video. It was fun. Last product I'm going to talk about in this video is the FLOLAB NanoArmor. It came in this baggie. I got bunch of them. The pros is that the fit is very, very nice. It's quite easy to fix the bubbling, and it again fits quite easily. The Zagg does fit as well with our favorite case. The cons is that there are some mild sensitivity issues. Now, FLOLAB, gonna sound like a broken record here, they're a pretty cool company. The guy who runs it wants to make the best glass for tech devices, and the stuff he's creating is actually pretty neat. I'm a big fan of companies that are trying to progress, make their products better. I'm always trying to be better at what I do, and so seeing companies like FLOLAB do that is quite neat. It's like, case in point is that this is their install frame. It is way more involved. They include a small notch for you to actually lift your screen protector off your Apple Watch slightly so that you can push out the air bubbles. And so that is, you know, small things like that actually mean a lot to the average consumer. Now, FLOLAB's Apple Watch screen protector is by far the thickest one that I've used in this list, which means it's going to offer your Apple Watch with the most impact protection and scratch protection. But that also means that it's going to have a few more sensitivity issues. Now, with the thicker screen protector, you have a better chance of removing all the bubbles that you get through your install process. And one of the tips that I have for you guys in terms of installing any one of these screen protectors is not to push the bubbles out through the corner, push it out through a side. That's kind of what I've discovered through this entire review video. Now, like the Zagg product, if you do lift the edge too many times, you will leave a mark on the edge of the screen protector, which isn't great. And I will note that the black edge of the FLOLAB screen protector is a little more pronounced than the Zagg Curve Elite. And so depending on how you're looking at your Apple Watch, at what angle, it may cut off some of the complications on your Apple Watch face. But that is if you're looking at it at a very shallow angle. If you're looking at it straight down, you can see everything fine. But at the end of the day, you can get 2 FLOLAB screen protectors for the price of one Zagg one. So that's a much better deal than going with these guys that seem to overcharge everything and sometimes produce products that are just terrible. So that's all I got for this video. Do check out the pinned comment in the description section to see if I've secured any sort of discount codes for you guys. I know I've got one for the FLOLAB one. I'm trying to get one for Zagg, but that will never happen. I've been trying for years and that will never happen. I'll see. I think I could get one for WhiteStone, but again, your mileage may vary because of the thickness of the screen protector. But questions, comments, again, leave them down there. First time watching one of my videos, I do encourage you to click subscribe, produce content 2 to 3 times a month, maybe 4 times a month. This is Monty, he helps me review things. That's kind of all I got. Thanks for watching. Have you been active today? Oh, you're so warm. You're so warm. Okay, go. No, I'll just keep that to myself. Screen protector. The camera just turned off. Internal temperature was too high. It's like 16, 17 degrees in here, and the camera got too hot apparently and had to turn off. What the f just happened? Like, I'm not talking like figuratively. I feel like I'm repeating myself so much in this video. Ugh. It's Monty here. You're gross. Don't step on it.
Oh, it stuck to his paw. No.
Sit. Like you can see the glass shard everywhere, can't you?
Oh god, that's so annoying. It gets everywhere.
Yeah, like that's
Is that like stuck there?
glass left over from the adhesive.
There's like tiny pieces of glass.
Stupid WhiteStone.